I'm dating a broke guy, and
I was just cracking up because he doesn't follow me on none of my social media accounts. So I just thought it was kind of funny because he was never the type. He was the kind of guy that would tell me that if he follows me on my social media accounts, that it's gonna like make people have like the evil eye towards us, and then like possibly like more women are gonna try to get with him because they know that he's with me. But anyways, I'm gonna go through a little quick Q&A because I've been getting so many questions and I'm kind of tired of answering them on live. It's getting really repetitive. So, how old is he? I'm 30 and he's 40. Okay. How long were you guys together? For 2 years. Did he ever pay for dates? At first, we would just chill in his house. That was how we spent the first 6 months, and we just spoke and just stayed at his house pretty much. I don't really remember what we ate the first 6 months. Oh, I would come over after I have already had dinner. So we would do like a late night type of thing. And it was cool with me because I'm low maintenance. Like I can spend the whole day by myself and then at night just get a little bit of conversation and
So, translation, he was busting you down. Let me preface this conversation by saying that I did review the first video, and I didn't even know that this video was out and available because I don't be following these people. But I was looking at the responses, like I say that I do, and I was looking at the responses of what you guys were saying, and you were saying that, oh man, she came back and she gave more context, and the guy left her and stuff like that. So I'm seeing this for the first time. But in the first video, for those of you that's not familiar, she was complaining about dating a broke guy. She was saying that, you know, she too old to be dating a broke guy, and she's trying to figure out what to do because she used to date a guy with money, and the guy with money was narcissistic, and it was a horrible relationship. But she loves this guy, and he's awesome. He has a great personality. He adores her and all of that. But she's tired of not getting to the bag and basically dating a guy that is not generating the type of revenue basically that she wants him to generate. So now she's getting additional context, and she's saying that the first couple months or the first 6 months, they wasn't really doing nothing. I don't think it's because he was broke. I think it's because he wasn't going to spend no money, and he wasn't about to trick no money on no trick that was just coming over and busting it down for a real one. So now she's adding additional context, and so it gives us a better perspective by which we're going to respond to this video. Let's continue, yo.
watch some TV and I'm good. But then after the 6 months, I did kind of like want to go outside because I think like the temperature changed, like it got to kind of like spring, summer. So I wanted to go outside and enjoy. So then after that, because he didn't really make a move to take me out, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna plan some stuff for us and we're just gonna go do something because I'm kind of tired of being in the house. Not because there's anything wrong with you, but I just don't really want to be in the house anymore. Did you guys break up? Yes, we broke up. Did he see the video? Yes, he saw the video. What does he think about it? He didn't really have much to say because at the end of the day, like as much as a lot of men on this app and like I said, like pick me women or just like unreasonable people want to make me out to be the bad guy. Um, I helped a lot. Like I think after maybe like 6 months that we started kind of going out, like maybe 2 months later, something happened with his job and I paid his mortgage for him a few times. I paid the electricity bill a few times. And after like 3, 4 months of that, he got a job again and everything was good for him again, but he never gave me back the money. And I was okay with that because I'm like, it is what it is. Like, if we're gonna be together forever, what's mine is his, and if I have it, I can do it, right? Because if I have it, I can do it. So, yeah. But when I first initially made the video, I didn't want to it just looks so crazy, you know what I'm saying? Because if I would have started off saying that, of course, everybody would have had just like one thing to say, but I really wanted to highlight how awesome his personality was because I think that it really, really is good. And it's not.
I don't believe that she was ill intentioned. I think that the problem today is that everything is on social media, which I'm thankful for because it gives us more context so that we can have these conversations. But it seemed like it's something else in there, right? If a dude is with a chick and she's so great to where she's got low expectations and you ain't even spending no money on her, and she's paid your mortgage for at least from 2 to 4 months until you got a job again so you can get back on your feet. It's kind of hard for me to believe that type of woman is the type of woman that he would leave, considering that we don't even know who this guy is, or I don't know who this guy is because I don't care to do that type of research. I'm just gonna react to what the content is that I see. But the guy is willing to just break up with you right off the bat. The problem is that she went on social media and she said that this dude was broke, and it went viral. And everybody caught wind of it. And anybody that knows him knows who he is. And so now she's referring to him as broke. So her sentiment towards him is absolutely destroyed, or the way that he sees her seeing him is completely destroyed. And I don't think that he could endure to that type of situationship anymore, considering that the video did go viral.
Not the sex that I'm talking about. Like, you can have other types of intimacy with people, and that's why, like, I just felt so confused as to what to do, because I really felt like this man just didn't know how to budget his money. And as much as I talked to him about it, as much as, like, when we first started dating, he told me he had so much debt that his credit cards would max out.
Mm.
So I was right away, like, anytime I saw him pull out his credit card, I'd be like, here, use mine. Don't use yours. When we're together, don't ever use your credit card.
Mm.
Like, I want that credit card debt to go down, because just the thought of your interest is killing me. So I tried my best, and, like, we were together for 2 years. So people think that it was just like a 4 month thing and then I got tired. Like, no, it was 2 years. And I was buying the groceries always for his house and my house. Every time we went to do something, I drove my car. So I was the one that had to pay for gas. And one of the things that towards the end that happened that really pissed me off is that I was driving my car and he was in it. And then somebody hit me from the back by accident and it dented my car. So I realized kind of in that moment that it wasn't a us thing, because he wasn't really, like, like, trying to help me deal with it. It was kind of like, oh, when are you going to deal with it? So you're going to drive around with a messed up bumper? Like, and I was kind of like, bro, like, cut me some slack. I'm working, I'm busy. Like, leave me alone. Like, I will fix my car. Like, it will get fixed. Like, I just need some time to take it to, like, an auto collision. And I don't know. It was just like little things that at some point I just realized that I can continue helping or I can leave. And I'm the type of person where if you date me, I will give you a time frame. Like, that's a big one. I will give you a time frame. And during this time frame, I'm not giving. Like, I am very giving. I'm very loyal. I will show you unconditional love. But after the time frame is up, if you're not necessarily doing better or just like making some type of effort to do better, I don't think I could stay, because it was
Most women have an expiration date, um, based off of their circumstances, because they want to progress, they want to grow, they want to see things go better. And so if this is an accurate picture that she's painting, and so we just gonna take her at her word because we don't know any differently. We don't know if it's true. We don't know if it's not true. But let's just assume that it's all true, right? The hitting of the bumper and stuff, that's just the cherry on top. She was already checked out because she was tired of having to carry, in her opinion, or take care of him or continue to pour into him, and she didn't feel as though he was pouring into her at all, right? And so my thing is, if that be the case, then why did it take you 2 years to leave? Why did it take him breaking up with you off of a viral video if you didn't see him that way in the first place, right? And so I almost feel like she was looking for an out. I don't think that she had enough courage to actually break it off on her own. and she was looking for an out, and she was looking for an opportunity to say no. And so she then created a video that she didn't know was going viral because she was looking for somebody in the comments or the people in a general sense say, hey, leave sis, go and do your own thing, which is cool because if you're not married, you're not married and y'all was operating like y'all was married in the first place. So I largely stand by the principle that you're single until you're married. And so y'all doing single people things should not be, or y'all doing married people things should not be a thing in the first place. So the fact that she's leading into the conversation, doing things and paying the mortgage, nah, she should never do that. Straight up, I'm just gonna be real with you. She should never have been paying the mortgage at all, because that's not your chick. And you see how easy it is for y'all to just walk away. And this is why I say you're single until you're married, because there is no us. It's me and you until both of us get tired of each other, and that's the end of the conversation.
Like I said, like just little things that I saw that became huge red flags. Like during one occasion, he went away for work and he still owed me the money. So during this time that he was away from work, he would go to strip clubs a lot and he still owed me the money. So my whole thing is like, if you're away right now and you're working, why not just start to pay me back some? Like, why not even like just $200 a month or something, or $100 a month? Like, why just like continue to go to strip clubs, just continue to have fun? Like the sometimes like the money he did have, it just was never like towards me. Like, if I paid for a concert, I also paid for the drinks, and then he would buy himself merch. So it's kind of like, when was it gonna
So you was the finesse. That's what it comes down to. You was the finesse. Y'all was never together. You was in your mind, and he was never with you, and you was the finesse. You was the sugar mama. You was the sugar mama. That's really what it comes down to.
be sort of somewhat reciprocated towards me? But like I said, like, he has a great personality. He's gonna be fine. He saw the video, but he doesn't have much to say because what is he gonna say? Like, he still owes me money. Like, am I ever gonna get the money back? I mean, I don't know. I don't think so, because it's been like over a year since I've given all the money. And that's not even counting for like me paying for groceries, me paying for gas, like just like if we went outside, like every time I was the one that bought the coffee. If we went outside, even if it wasn't dinner, it was just a simple lunch, I was the one that got the lunch. And
Wow.
it's almost like, I did read some comments that people were saying like, you probably started off like that and he got comfortable with it. So yeah, like that's probably what happened. Like next time I definitely won't act as like I got
Thirsty, desperate, and he had a great personality because that's what it took in order to finesse you. That's how I see it. I see the great personality as a finesse.
it, or I can get it, or it's fine, I can do it. You know what I'm saying? Like next time I will be more like restrained, because I do think that I'm the type of person that once you enter my life, I don't shy away from gifting or giving, because gift giving is my love language. So that's a big one for me. Like maybe I need to find somebody with an equal love language as me, because I'm the type of person where if you don't have a coffee machine, you best believe if I'm chilling in your house, I'm buying you an espresso. And that was another thing too. I bought him an espresso, and every time that we bought coffee, I bought it, not him. But yet I was buying coffee for my home and his home. So that's what I'm talking about, where I can no longer sustain two people. I just can't do it. Like, and I don't want to do it. And I do believe that I deserve better. And that's basically where I'm at. And like I said, he's going to be fine. And I'd rather take the L after 2 years than take the L after 8 years, because sometimes some women are really scared to walk away. And I'm happy that at least, no shame to them, but I'm happy that at least for myself, like I kind of always get to a point where enough is enough. And whatever, like maybe one day you know, he's 40, but maybe one day he'll turn his life around and give me back my money and be able to like provide a little bit or do a 50.
Listen, baby, we can just go ahead and end this here. You're not getting your money back. That's it. You guys are going in different directions. If he's 40, he is who he is. So whoever it is that you chose to be with at 38 is who he was going to be at when he was 40. He's probably going to be the same when he's 45 and 50. And if he decides to change, it's going to be based off of him, not nothing that you do for him or no conversation that you have with him. And so these women just going to have to start choosing better, and they're going to have to start being with people that's more closely aligned with the direction that they're going in. But you can't complain about the thing that you chose because he showed you who he was in the very beginning and he never switched up. I don't know why y'all think that y'all gonna change these guys into being different than they really are. You're not. It's gonna be what it's gonna be, and you just gonna have to swallow your pride. My question then is, and I'm curious as to what you guys think in the comments. What are her red flags, and why is she at 30, who by all means seems to be a pretty girl, and the way that she's describing herself is absolutely awesome, and she's been paying for everything, but this guy is willing to break up with her immediately. Immediately, not even like a day later, but immediately after he see that, after he been basically finessing her according to what she's been saying for this entire time. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Make sure you tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description as well as pinned to the top of the chat. Teach Hanley 30% off your first order plus a free gift. I'm curious as to what you guys think. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm going to holler at you later. Peace.